And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Dominican Republic going up against the Netherlands. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. Jose Ramirez riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Jordan Sheffield. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a
start the game.
All over that one right there. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. In the air out towards right center. Smith and Jigba sizes this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. Here's Juan Soto.
You know, Boog, as a 20-year-old, this guy hit 2 home runs in the World Series. And the only players younger than Soto to hit World Series home runs are Andrew Jones, Miguel Cabrera, and Mickey Mantle.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rafaela should have this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ripped on a line. Makes the catch, inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here in Lone Depot Park. And on the hill, the lefty, Framber Valdez.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, puts it away for the out. Take a look at the lineup. This is a good offense, Chris. You're going to get quality at bats and balls put in play consistently with this group.
And it doesn't really matter who they're facing on the mound. They have the ability to go out and compete and win ball games. If it's an all-star or Cy Young Award winner to just a rookie up in the big leagues. So when you have that, you have a chance to win every night. If I was a pitcher on this team, I'd feel pretty good about taking them out for them.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Miami, here's Jose Ramirez.
The designated hitter.
Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 31 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Here's Manny Machado.
Really bringing some thought with the play.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. Throw there. Safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. They're waving Ramirez home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0 to second, but way too late. Safe there. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Finished the weekend series with 4 hits on Sunday. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away.
The catcher.
So up next, Yainer Diaz. Finished the weekend series going 2 for 5 on Sunday. Slice the other way and foul. At the belt and fires. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Here comes Machado around third. He scores, and they lead by 2. And he's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
1 down. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Rafaela makes the grab. Runner tags at second, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but
ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Xander Bogaerts. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bat.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Going, gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
0-1. 0-1's the count.
The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's a little bit low.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. And they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
So 2 down now, and here is Kanan Smith and Jigba. And that's in for a strike. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And here it comes. Left field. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Many years ago we saw this possibility. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Sheffield back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes the pitch. Runner on the go again. In the air, center field. Under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 22.
Juan Soto now.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. 1 away from.
Runner takes off. Ball outside. And safe. It's a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Marte, the runner at second with 1 away. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A 2-run shot, his 24th home run of the season. It's 4-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
One out, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 5-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and the ball hammered left field. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-1. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Here's Manny Machado now. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. popped foul out of play off to the right.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Now a screamer into the outfield. Smith and Jingle makes the catch, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. He's been a great free agent sign. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. A solo shot. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
Here comes the skipper, and Brady Singer gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
He takes it on his own. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But they blow this one open with a big 5-run inning. Here's the catcher, Chadwick Trump.
The catcher.
The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the left side. De La Cruz fires over to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. And now it's Jonathan Scope. That one fouled off. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. He goes down looking.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Hamilton in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he set. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ellie De La Cruz. That one the other way. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Ketel Marte. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around third. He will score. It's 8-1. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Wastes no time there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Sizing this one up. Falls it in for the out. 1 away. Man at first, Juan Soto getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that's outside. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Marte around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's a big power threat. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the dirt, blocked.
The count.
Nothing happening on the bases, though. Not even close there. Yeah, the count 1-2. Runners at the corners, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now the big-time power threat, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Hard on the ground to first. Scope steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bottom 4, and here is Cedane Rafaela. And there's the strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
And now the lefty on the ground to third. Sends it across to first. One out in the bottom of the 4th.
No left fielder.
Now batting Jurickson Profar.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff.
Nope.
He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Foul ball there. Kicks and deals. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
Now back.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. And that skips in the dirt. That misses, and the count is 2-2. First and third, one down. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now back.
So now here's the DH, Justin Henry Malloy. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. That's down and in. Profar at third. Bogarts on at first with 2 down. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. And the right-hander back to work. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Machado, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 31 years old. And he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Machado is out. 1 up, 1 down. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. 1 for 2. In the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man at first with 1 gone, and here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
He's going.
Runner on the go. Ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Right through there for a strike. Runners are at the corners, one away. And the 0-2.
One ball.
And that one gets past the catcher. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Two on, one out. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Right-handed reliever. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missed.
That's inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated.
Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. One run is in, another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 10-1.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Hunter Brown into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost had.
Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Safe.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Righty to the plate. That one hammered left field. Profar going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is out of here. His 16th homer of the year. It's 12-1. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And now it's Juan Soto.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. And the right-hander deals. Popped up. Bogarts under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 4 runs in the inning on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Dominican Republic with the lead 12-1. Back here in Lone Depot Park, bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Kanan Smith-Njigba. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Gets the call, and it's 0-1.
Well, these guys, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Next offering upstairs. And strike two.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And he deals. In the air, right field. Tatis snags it for the second out. Jonathan Scope now at the plate. That one fouled hard the other way. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. The wind of the pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. Soto going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. And we're back. Now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. Scope in position. And it's caught for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Machado. 1 for 3. And a base hit up the middle. Around second is Ramirez. Throw into third. In there safely.
The center fielder, number 3, Julio.
One away, runners at second and third. Now it's going to be Julio Rodriguez. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One run across. Here's the throw to the plate. He's in there. And they extend their lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Jay Jackson takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Smith and Jigba going back. Up against the wall and brings it in. 2 runs. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, David Hamilton. And that misses off the outside edge. And that is in for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now the number 2 hitter, Cedane Rafaela. Fastball right back to the mound. And a couple of quick outs.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Profar in the box again, takes a strike. That one ripped. Rodriguez ranging back, and it's caught just in front of the wall. Top of inning number 7, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies over to first in time. They get the out on Marte. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Tatis waits. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Out on the drop. Third strike. Two gone. Two outs. Base is empty. Digging in. Juan Soto. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And that is that. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 7th, and now Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Up the middle. Marte throws to first in time. Bogaerts retired. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. Misses inside. And that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. And now 1 and 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1 down, base is empty. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
1 gone, runner at first. Now, here is ground ball right side, could be 2. Marte to second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Bats have the advantage, 14-1. We're at the top of the 8th. Leading off, Jose Ramirez. Jackson back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Jackson, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw over to Scope. First out in the top of the 8th. And now it's Manny Machado. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. And now the catcher comes up to him, Yainer Diaz.
Oh, that stings right there. He was just 1 out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead, he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully, he can forget about the one that.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Kanan Smith and June. So they turn things over to the righty, Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The pitch, That's in for a strike. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Chadwick Trump will hit next. Pitch misses outside. And it's 1-0. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. And that one is inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Kenley on here.
Kenley.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Jansen, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. The 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Hamilton on the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. He's safe.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Good job to fight that one off. No outs, runner over at third. And that one in the air center field. Rafaela has this one sized up and makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And it's 15-1. Next to hit, Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. In the air, right field. And that is a foul ball.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Juan Soto. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 16-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the ninth. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. And that is that. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We head now to the bottom. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now here is David Emmanuel Clase on the pitch out of the pen here.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Clase, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
2-2 now. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
That one misses, and the count even 1-1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. This could end it. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Popped up. Machado gets under it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. You know you're guaranteed a split at this point, but now you got to turn the page and get ready for the next game. Perhaps you get a 2-game sweep.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Bring the paper, spread the pressure, wrap them up like hologram. Yo, la-di-da-di, we came to start it. It's pepper if they ever want a problem in this party, yo. Yo. We gon' do the most, yes. Foot all on they flesh, yes. Oh, you wanted to go to now. Made it out alive, I'm blessed. Leave one other guy now. We was trying to ride together. Get put down, whatever. We gon' ride forever.
Time of the ball game.